Hi, everybody. Welcome to culcom. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mia.
Okay, we're going to discuss some culcom topics. What's our topic today?
Today's topic is privacy.
Oh, that's a very big topic these days.
Oh, yes, definitely. Let's jump into the first question.
Okay, so I'll do number one.
Alrighty.
Okay. How do you maintain your privacy? At school, at home, on the internet, when using Facebook, when traveling, or, when you're even talking on the phone?
Ooh, how do you maintain privacy? I guess try and be as sort of, aware and careful as possible. Sort of, don't do something that you feel like is going to be sort of a risk to your privacy, letting out information that maybe shouldn't be public. I don't know, just kind of keeping sort of that awareness in the back of your mind always with anything you do. Yeah,
like with that at school or home or just outside, like being discreet and not being outgoing or loud when you're talking about like important subjects.
Of course.
About other people or even about yourself. The internet, not disclosing special important information.
Yeah.
Credit card numbers or IDs too.
Definitely.
But also I use a VPN often too.
Yeah, same. I think in this day and age, VPN's definitely the way to go for most things. Or like if you're using like public Wi-Fi, just being sure not to do too many personal sort of things. Yeah, credit card, banking things on there.
It's, and then when traveling, I guess like a VPN too, and all that stuff.
Definitely.
It's like even like on the internet, like having that VPN, and that blocking, then like large companies are trying to gain information or through surveys too. They don't get a lot of your like search history.
That too, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, number two.
Yeah, number two. What are some reasons why privacy is important to you? Important for you?
Well, I'm a pretty outgoing person. I don't really. Family privacy is important to me. I don't want people to know, even though I might project myself a certain way.
Sure.
I don't want that my behavior or my actions to reflect on my family, and to see that people to assume maybe that my family is like me as well. Sure,
that's a good one. I haven't thought about that.
But what are some reasons for you?
I think some reasons is just, in the kind of field of work that I do and want to continue doing, which is like entertainment industry. Your name is sort of put out when you're doing whatever work you do. So I guess for me, it's just like, not wanting to sort of have my name, tainted in some way with something that people could find or whatever. So just making sure that you have that good sort of, reputation and making sure that,
you want to have your entertainment life, but you also want to have your personal life.
Sure.
And there's only so much they can blend before it becomes, you feel that your privacy is invaded.
Exactly. Yeah. So true. Yeah.
Number three, up to how much of your personal life can you share now?
In what way?
So on Facebook. For me, I share a lot about my personal self on my Facebook. I'll put up pictures, but then my name is actually just kind of a nickname too. So people can't find out more about my family or connect it. So my Facebook name is Jeffy G.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really give a lot, it doesn't give my family name, which is Cadet.
I see. Yeah, that's smart. It's smart to do that. I think for me, I don't really use Facebook anymore, but for my Instagram, I tend to just show sort of things that are good for I almost treat my Instagram like a portfolio, just to kind of show sort of my, best side for potential clients or people I'm going to work with, so I tend to not show too many personal things, just more sort of presentational sort of stuff, which I feel doesn't share too much.
Yeah, I'm in entertainment too. And that my family, I don't share like my family on it, like photos of my family on my Instagram.
Sure.
I just show more my personal life and my entertainment life on Instagram.
Same.
My family time is my private time that I have to do.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. So next question is, as a lover, is checking your phone considered as invading privacy?
Oh, I guess like they're checking your lover's phone, your partner's phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that invading privacy?
I've been very open, like, because I want to show that I can be trustworthy. So I've been very open, actually sharing my phone with my past partners.
Sure.
They did not reciprocate that.
Oh.
So they were like, "Oh no, you can't see my phone."
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. If it's reciprocal and you're both sort of open with that, I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's sort of a one-way street, maybe it's sort of, not, I don't know, not as great as being able to sort of both be as honest and open.
Right.
I think there comes to a point where, I don't know, you sort of should be honest with each other and know that you're both sort of checking or what have you. But when it's, trying to sneak in or do something behind their back, I feel like, there's a gray area between.
I would give it to a long-term girlfriend. I would let them check my phone.
Yeah.
To a friend, no. God, no.
Sure. So I guess, maybe the distinction is how long in the relationship or how serious it is. Yeah. Interesting.
Number 5. Do you tend to tell your girlfriend or boyfriend about your personal life?
I think this kind of goes back to like what I just mentioned, like depends on the seriousness of the relationship. I feel like if you're just kind of dating someone and it's, maybe not a super serious long-term thing, I wouldn't share as much. But if it's, someone that you can really trust, that you feel like you can be really open with, then I feel like I'm a pretty open book. Okay. So I would share a lot about my personal life. But then again, it has to be the two-way street again, right? I want to make sure that I'm not the one that's just sharing everything and they're just saying nothing,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, like I would say in the past, I was someone that kept a lot of their emotions inside themselves and didn't share a lot. Okay. But like I become more open, even with my friends, about my past and all that. Like, and just saying my personal stuff. It's almost like therapy, kind of.
Can be, unpaid therapy, which is nice.
So I would share. Yeah, I want people to know me, so I would share some of my personal stuff. There's not a lot of things I'm ashamed of, actually.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Nice. All right, our next question is, have you ever lied to your parents about your secret?
Have I ever lied about? I haven't lied. But I've withheld the truth. That's
a good way to put it. Yeah.
So like lied about a secret. No, but I just didn't give them any information connected to that secret.
They didn't even know there was a secret. Let's just say. Yeah.
And yourself?
I think the same. Like it's not that I've lied, but again, just haven't mentioned something that just don't want to share.
Well, it's the thing is. What I've learned is my mother knows everything going on around.
Oh, really?
Like, even if it's behind her back, she can find it out.
Oh, yeah. I guess in that case, then it's good to kind of withhold some stuff.
But even withholding, she was like, I know what happened anyway.
Oh, really?
Maybe it was like reverse psychology.
Yeah. She has her inside sources.
Okay. Oh, we're almost done. Number 8. What's your opinion on security cameras around the cities?
Ooh, I think it's not a problem per se. I think that it's it's good that there's surveillance just for crime and whatnot. I mean, as long as it's there for protection and safety and it's not being used for I don't know, any bad reasons. But I feel like I don't think would there be like bad sides to that?
I think I agree with you. They're there for the public safety. Yeah. And monitoring in case something happens, because I feel more secure. Sure. With them around, like a CCTV is everywhere being I feel more safe.
Totally. Yeah. I guess like if you're trying to be secretive or you're a spy or whatever, I feel like it's probably not ideal. But for the average normal sort of citizen, I think that, yeah, I mean, I like true crime. So I love watching like, you know, cases where surveillance was like the key sort of thing to solving something.
Yeah.
It's, you know, thank God that cameras were on because they, you know, got the answer. So in that case.
Yeah. Well, Korea is also, I feel, very secure. It's very safe. And there is like a lot of CCTV cameras, but I don't think that contributes to my safety of that, because it's just the general mood that this place is a safe country.
Sure.
People are not violent. But in other places, of course.
Yeah. So I think it's a good thing.
Number 9.
Yes.
This one's a big one. To what extent do public officials have the right to privacy?
Oh, again, I feel like it is important when it comes to crime or something that's going to affect the public in some way.
Yeah.
Not good when it's just, you know, just trying to listen in or just trying to like, you know, sort of watch in or whatever on their citizens for other reasons that they're not disclosing. You know what I mean? Because I know there was a big issue with, you know, in the States, like, you know, finding out that the government was actually like listening or can listen into like phone calls and texts. I feel like that's a little shady. Well,
in Korea, the most popular chatting app is Talk.
Sure.
And there is a prompt that when you enter into each group is like on, this is a monitored chat room by the government. So anything you do say can be used for you if they're criminal. And while there was a big case that happened a few years ago with a couple K-pop idols, and there was basically there was a club and all this illegal stuff was happening. And like they were saying they were uploading actually like risky videos about these actions, and they got busted. But Kakao actually just released all the chat information to the government, and that led to their arrest. But I know, well, in true crimes, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think like last year with the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Like for their phone records to be used in court, they had to be like subpoenaed.
Sure, right.
But in Korea, the Kakao is actually it's government monitored anyway. Right up there.
So yeah, I guess in that case, like it was good because there was illegal stuff happening, and they were able to sort of find out the culprits because of that. So I feel like, again, in that case, I think when it is to do with crime and protecting the wider community, it's a good thing. Not when they're just trying to listen in on people for the sake of it.
Right. Like for other public officials, I think, like a lot of they should be able to apply for like protection of their privacy.
Sure.
So, you know, maybe have their address removed from the internet, like from any like information.
Yeah.
Like scrubbed off the internet, you know, like even like their family details, their phone number, and all that stuff.
I agree.
So there should be, I think for that, they should be able to apply. If someone feels that they get to the level that they're publicly recognized, they can apply for extra protection of their privacy.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. All right. And our last question is, do you have to give up some of our privacy do we have to give up some of our privacy to ensure our safety? Privacy versus safety.
Oh, so yes.
This kind of comes back to our discussion before.
I think for privacy, I'm okay giving up a little bit of it, like leaving a digital footprint, like with my phone, my bank card. So again, I feel like leaving this stuff also helps with my protection. Of course,
yeah. I think, like, as we were saying, you know, if there was some illegal activity or something, you know, and for some reason, you know, I was a victim of, I don't know, like a scam or something, but all my records of being, you know, victim of something was recorded and could help arrest someone that was, you know, involved, then I'm happy for that to happen. So,
I do know a few people that feel that some of the safety precautions, even they feel that their privacy is invaded on with these new, like, kind of like using their bank card and even their mobile phone.
Sure.
So they don't update the OS system on their phone. and they do all their purchases in cash just so they leave less of a digital footprint so they can be monitored.
Interesting. I don't think I'd go that far, but
it's kind of conspiracy kind of stuff. Like the government's watching me too much.
I mean, believe what you want, but
tinfoil hat.
Yeah, right.
I guess that's all we have today for the topic of privacy. So if you have any further questions about culcom, you could contact them on their website at culcom.co.kr, or you can come into any one of their 16 locations. They often even have parties, or just if you want to hang out, make a new friend and exchange culture.
Yeah.
All right. I've been Jeff.
And I'm Mia.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.